One of the most important things to ensure proper backrest length is palpating your bony landmarks. The landmarks that we will focus on today are the posterior superior iliac spine, or PSIS, of the pelvis, and the inferior angle of the scapula, as you can see her pointing out here on the client. When you're palpating the PSIS, you're noting for range of motion of the client in the lumbar spine, and you're also going to want to note any asymmetries that you may see or feel between the left and right scapula. You might feel something such as winging, any rotation, or note any irregular movement patterns. There are a few measurements that we're going to show you how to take. First, we're going to measure from the mat table surface to the inferior angle of the scapula, as you see here. Then we will measure from the mat table to the axilla, and we will measure also to the top of the shoulder. Make sure that you're measuring both left and right sides. Finally, we'll take a measurement from the PSIS to the inferior angle of the scapula, again on right and left. This first backrest is a full 19 to 20 inches in length and is probably too long for our client, being a self-propeller. We need to ensure that his scapula are free to go through the entire range of motion necessary for a proper propulsion stroke. This backrest does have a scapular cutout, but it still would impair his ability to propel efficiently. If he were using a power wheelchair, this full-length backrest would probably be appropriate. In his case, he needs a moderate amount of back support because of his level of injury. This mid-level option is a good option. He will also be able to self-propel while still getting enough support from this backrest. The lower level backrest, or the shortest of the backrest lengths, is this one shown here. While this might work for him, it probably would be too short and over time would start to cause him to develop postural abnormalities, including a scoliosis and/or possible rotation. Other challenges that could come from having a backrest that are too short could be fatigue and discomfort in the wheelchair throughout the day. It's very important to take proper measurements and combine the measurements with the hands-on evaluation with palpation and a functional assessment to select the proper backrest style.